football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tarheels, taking on last season's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it with room to run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Quarterback still with the football. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Snags the quick throw. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the adjustments here. And the Rebels churn out another first down. And at first down, they go right back to him. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's hit as he throws it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, because he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Quarterback keeps the football. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it. Handed off to the running back. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Bringing pressure. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He's free around the 15. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And the Tarheels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A deep shot to the left side. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot at what will be the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. No press here. The defense backing away. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. And let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Extending the play now.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
How can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Hand off to the back. Fights off a defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
2nd down after that previous play. The quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
3rd and short, they hand the ball off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going.
Let's go, baby.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Rebels. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Next extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the run, it's Wolf. As the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Tarheels will kick this away to begin the second half. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. It's a run. Running back's got it. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
North Carolina, 0.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a 1st down.
And the quarterback will just take a knee here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Movement here from the tight end. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Here comes 4th down. And look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Touchdown, Rebels. Add 6 more points to the total.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Off the incompletion, and sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
First in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to